Day 91, Ramaytush Ohlone. Please forgive me if I did not pronounce that correctly. And I should begin this by saying that I'm actually a little embarrassed and I should actually apologize. I do want to apologize as a sixth generation San Franciscan who lives on occupied, unceded Ramaytush Ohlone land, that I've never heard the terms like California genocide before. I never really took the time to sit and really understand the impact, the history, and the legacy of the people that were here before us, and of the city and the place that I love so much. So again, I'm not Indigenous, I'm not Native American. So I just want to say that, make that very clear, that I by no means am saying that I am the expert, but this is such an important topic that it's mandatory that I talk about it in this series. But my understanding is that Ramaytush refers to specifically the Ohlone of Northern California, specifically San Francisco Peninsula, who all spoke the same language or very similar languages. And my understanding is that they are one of the largest tribes in the United States. I think the Chumash are larger in California, but anyway, that's not, I don't want to speak any more to that. The Miwok were another coastal tribe that lived very close to the Ohlone, the Ramaytush Ohlone, in the San Francisco Peninsula area. But my understanding and my research has shown that it was largely the Ramaytush Ohlone. And the indigenous Americans were almost wiped out completely by the Spanish. A lot of them got sick. A lot of them were worked to death. They built Mission Dolores. The Spanish literally corralled them and took them across the bay so that they could build Mission San Rafael. And even though they were the largest group, even though they have a firm claim, like histories, traditions, etc., 1925, some white guy that I'm not even gonna name because that's not whose name I want to memorialize in this video, he claimed, or he made the determination, that the Ohlone were extinct. And that's what directly resulted in them losing any kind of federal recognition, and then any kind of land rights after that. And I don't know, that just doesn't sit well with me. I'm really kind of disgusted by that. And something that I think is really disgraceful, and something that I've noticed in contemporary day, is it's very difficult to find indigenous food. Like there's like, off the top of my head, there's like one that's kind of known in Oakland, an indigenous restaurant, but not in San Francisco. And these people lived here for thousands of years before any white people, before any Mexicans had any claim to California. So I know I'm barely scratching the surface, but that's kind of what I want to do in this video, is I want to prompt more of a conversation so that y'all can go out and do your own research. But especially if you live in the United States, you should know about the people who were here before us, the people who the United States tried so hard to wipe out so that they could claim this land as their own. And I'm not saying that's any of our faults that took place, but we should be educated about it. So, Ramaytush Ohlone people.